Welcome back to the channel, guys. Episode 16 of the Youth Academy Challenge. We've got an update on how the season's gone after the first 22 games. We've got a sale, and we've also got the youth intake. Let's do it. After 22 games, then, we are in 7th. We definitely deserve to be in 7th as well. We didn't qualify for the promotion phase, and like I said, we definitely don't deserve to be up in that top 6. So, we finished 5 points behind B93. We've only won 6 games in 22. I think that's our worst ever season in the first 22 games, to be totally honest. And the worst thing about it is we're only 7 points away from relegation spot, which is definitely the closest we've ever been to that. Next thing is something started off quite bad that's potential to be good down the line. Now, you might know what I mean by that, but I'm going to show you anyway. So if we go into the transfers, I did sell Ablak to FC Midtjylland. A lot of clubs in the top division were interested, and he was moaning about leaving. So I sold him for 3 grand because there was only offering. So the first offer that came in was like 5-6k, right? And his value was about that, 3, 4, 5, 6k, something like that. They offered it, and I put it down to 0 because what's the point getting 6 grand? That's nothing, right? That's just absolutely nothing. It's like a week's wages for all my players. It's nothing. So I put it down to nothing and put 50% of profit on the next sale. So then I get 50% of any money because it's 0%, right? Not the value was nothing. Did that, and the board said, you can't sell him for that. It's too cheap. We want 3 grand. Okay, so FC Midtjylland came in then with an offer of about 4 grand, going up to about 7 or 8. I think they thought they were doing a really good deal. So what I did is I put it down to 3 grand, like the board asked, and then I put 50% in, and they accepted. So we have got 50% of any sale. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter anyway because the profit would have been nearly 100% anyway because he went for 3 grand. And he's already worth between 1.4 and 2.9. Now, I don't think this guy is as talented as Dalglass, who went to AZ Alkmaar, and we lost him for nothing, and I honestly cannot believe it still. But we do have 50% of this. Now, I wasn't expecting to do it, and we've also got a friendly as well, which potentially could give us some cash. Now, I'm waiting for this clause to obviously kick in. Once it does, we should hopefully cash in on it and get a cup, get like, I don't know, we'll see, maybe up to 1 million? I don't know how much, but it will help us out in the long run. Now, we were fine without him. So before we got him, we were surviving in this division anyway. So that was my thought process, that I think we'd be fine without him. Now, this season, he's played the majority of the matches, and it's been the worst season. And it's not his fault, but what I'm saying is we've been terrible anyway. So it's not really his fault or anyone's fault in particular. It's just we're not doing as well this season. And I think the teams that have come up from the division below are quite good. We're struggling a little bit. If we go to the schedule, we've won 1 game in the last 4 since I last saw you guys. We beat FC Fredericia 1-0, Mads Ephraimson. We lost to Narstved 1-0, which is really annoying. They scored in the 8th minute. We had some good chances. We lost to Randers 2-1. They scored in the 75th and the 78th. They were just too strong. That's the team at the top of the league with 0 losses after 22 games. They're going to win the league. They're 22 points clear a second. They're going to go up, no problem. And then we drew in the last game against Hillerod, who are in bottom of the league, I think. Is that bottom of the league? Yeah. So that wasn't a great one. I would have liked to have won that one. And again, that shows you how strong the division is, that Hillerod are bottom. I think the last couple of seasons, I'm pretty certain that they were actually not near the bottom. There you go. They're like 28 points clear there. They're like 21 points clear there of the bottom. But this year, they're actually in the bottom. So like I said, it is definitely a case of this season, these teams in this division this year, definitely stronger. None of the players have really got any better since we last saw. So we're going to skip that part because it's just been friendlies in a few games. But we are going to go to the intake because it's here. And what I've discovered now is we don't want those really high current ability players, do we? We don't want those, really, unless we get the 50% sell on. We want players with good personalities that are about 2 stars, 2.5 stars current ability, and they can grow all together rather than just crazy 4-star players that are going to get taken off us. So yeah, so let's have a look at it then. It said the strikers was the A rating, right? It was the only A we got, and it was strikers. So hopefully we can replace Ablak and Dalglass here. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got a 3.5 star. He's a striker slash left winger. So that must be the A guy. There's another striker there, goalkeeper, right winger. So there's a 2 star, 1.5, 3.5, 2.5, 1.5, 1, 2, 2. That's quite good. There's a few 1 star current abilities, which is not great. And then obviously these guys down here. But that is, you've got to take that as an intake, don't you? On first value anyway. We don't know yet the personalities. So let's have a look at that. If I sort by that, we've got a low determination at the top, not good. Low determination there. Fairly sporting. Professional. Spirited. Fairly determined. Fairly professional. Mercenary's not great. It's okay. Fickle's okay. Fairly professional for the best player. That's really good. Balanced. Model citizen. So there's 1 unambitious player and 3 low determination. So I probably won't sign those guys up with low determination. I'll have a look at them. Left winger. I don't really need left wingers. And we've got another left winger there, another left winger there. We've got a couple in the squad. So yeah, let's have a look then. We'll start, I think, we'll go with current ability. And we'll start with Martin Schreiber, who is a left back and a centre back. 50 determination. Let's have a look at Schreiber. 6 foot. I'm going to sign him up, I think. I think I'm going to sign him up just because I can work on his defensive positioning, which is his marking and his positioning. We might have a backup left back at some point, or even a backup centre back. Probably a backup left back. But then again, he might not be anything. But I'm going to put him in the under-20s, so he's not taking time away from the really good youth prospects in the under-18s. So he's going to still play, but the lesser prospects go in the under-20s. And that sounds ridiculous because you'd think under-20s are better than the under-18s. But we've got better staff in the under-18s, so I'm going to put him in the under-20s, I think. Well, I think we'll sign him up just because he's got, like I said, good determination, good personality. So we're going to skip Trolls Hansen because he's got 4-star potential. We're going to go straight to Thomas Moller, or Thomas Merler? Is it Merler with the O and the Moller? I don't know, Thomas Merler. We're going to go with Merler. Hopefully that's right. Correct me in the comments if it's not. Here we go. What we got? Attacking midfielder and a centre midfielder. Low determination. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sign him up. The main reason is we've got a lot of centre midfielders / attacking midfielders. So we don't need him. On top of that, 4 passing, 4 dribbling, 5 composure, 5 stamina. If he had like a model citizen personality, I'd sign him up. But low determination on top of them things, no, he's not going to be signed up. Philip Ellerman, fairly sporting, midfield left and right. Hopefully he can play attacking midfield left and right. Can play right wing. 4 dribbling though. Yeah, so he's just going to waste time for other people. So he's not going to be signed up. I need to be a little bit more brutal with these intakes. So these guys are never going to reach it. So he's not going to get signed up. Anders Jepsen is a left winger again. Low determination, 5-star potential. Now he's better. Straight away he's better. Dribbling. Composure's low decision making. We will sign him up. I will sign him up and I'll put him in the under-20s like the other guy. Not got too much hope for him, but I will sign him up. Christian Stenbach Schreiber. 6'4", goalkeeper, balanced personality, which isn't amazing, but another goalkeeper to add to the depth of that level. So 1.5-star current ability, this guy. Okay, 6'4", like I said. Composure's a bit low. Positioning's quite good. Reflexes are not bad. One-on-ones are low. We're going to have to really look at the one-on-ones there and sort that out. Decent jumping, decent agility. He's not bad. Not bad. 5 decision making is a little bit worry. But definitely going to get signed up, 100%. I think all these guys now are going to get signed up. Yeah, they are. So all these guys going forward getting signed up. Right, we've got a defensive midfielder / right centre midfielder. Now, looking at that, 6'1", hopefully a right back. We can potentially retrain him because Carlson is looking quite poor at the moment. So let's have a look at Morten Pedersen. Yeah, 20 aggression, 8 tackling, 9 marking. Can't see why he couldn't be right back, or at least a backup right back. I think he's going to be. He hasn't got the composure to be in central midfield. He hasn't got the technique to be in central midfield either. We'll just get the ball taken off us. He hasn't got the dribbling. But yeah, he'll be a full back support for right back, I'm pretty certain. And we'll work on his passing. Get his passing up. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Mikael Justerson, 15-year-old centre-back, fairly professional personality, which is fantastic. 14 determination. Let's have a look. He's the only guy... Oh, no, he's not. He's another one, but everyone else is born in Sleelse, apart from Ellerman in Horsens and Justerson in Colding, which is quite interesting. So let's have a look at that. 14 tackling, 8 marking. Do you know what I like about him? Apart from obviously the fact that he's well-rounded, is he's right-footed. So he's a potential right-footed centre-back that could help us out. Honestly, as well, 12 agility is really nice for a centre-back. It really is. I've got high hopes for this guy for some reason. I really like the look of him. He's not really got anything that's worse than about a 6, 7. And that could be easily turned into a 9 or a 10, which is good for us at this minute. So yeah, really happy with Justerson. I think what we're going to work on with him to start with, I think just his defending. Just get him up so he's a good defender. So the sooner he's a good defender, he can get in the first team and play matches. So yeah, we'll work on his marking and his positioning. Also helps with his decision making as well, which is a bonus. So that is definitely what we're going to be working on with him. We've got another Schreiber. That is 3 Schreibers in this intake so far. Centre midfielder, right winger, striker, balanced personality, only 9 determination, but it's fine. 2-star current ability, 5'9". Let's have a look at Schreiber then. Okay, he's not as good as I thought he might have been. I think potentially he's a centre midfield attack, but then 4 off the ball. He can't play striker because of the 4 off the ball. I think he's a central midfielder. Yeah, he's a strange one. He's definitely going to be signed up, but he's a bit of a weird one. I don't know what to do with him. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments what you think of Michael Schreiber. He might just have to be a striker and we work on the off the ball. Got a bit of pace. Strange one. I'll figure it out. Paul Vestergaard, another centre-back. Spirited personality, but even better than spirited, he's evasive, which is very good in terms of his hidden attributes. 14 determination, 2-star current ability. Left centre-back, we've filled with those. Only 5'11", but potential to grow. Let's have a look at Vestergaard. 12 tackling, 6 marking and 6 positioning. Straight away, we're going to work on those 2 things. Only 8 jumping, which isn't great. He might end up being a left back for us, I think. We shall see. Stays back at all times. I mean, I'm happy with him because it's a player with potential, a good personality. So even if the attributes aren't exactly to my liking, he should hopefully eventually be good enough for the first team to put him in anyway. So we just need players that can grow together to get this team better so we can always survive in this division without any problems. We were doing until this season, but then it's looking like we're sort of declining slightly. Pool Eric Ankergren, 15 years old, left winger again, professional personality, which is really, really good. It's the best one in this intake. Oh, no, it's not. Second, model citizen. Just a shame that Lucas Dylong here, model citizen. I'll just show him quick. He's not going to get signed up, I don't think. But, oh, do you know what? I might take a punt on Dylong. I might take a punt on him. I genuinely might do. Just because of the personality, his potential ability could potentially be wrong. He's a right back and I need them. He'd be good for the group even if he's not that good because he's good personality. I will sign him up actually. I think that makes sense. I'm glad I clicked on him now. But yeah, let's have a look at Paul Eric Ankergren. Okay, good. Happy with him. Physical's really, really good. Yeah, we're happy with him. Another winger. That sort of helps me out because we had to let Ablak go. So that means I can move someone over to the other side now. So I'm quite happy with him. He is going to be 16 at the end of this season, so I can start him next season, or I can at least put him on the bench next season, which is really nice. But he's a good player to get through. Michael Bendixson, 15 years old, on the other side this time, the winger on the right-hand side. Mercenary personality, which is not as good, but it's still not too bad. 12 determination. Let's have a look at him. Okay. Not too bad. 6 dribbling's a little bit worrying, but we can work on that. He's got some good attributes here. Yeah, we're just going to work on his dribbling. I'm going to work on his ball control, get his first touch and his dribbling up. Try and hard focus that, and then I'll hard focus his composure after it. Everything else, though, he's got good work rate, good flair, good teamwork technique. Natural fitness is really good, too. Yeah, it looks like he's more of a defensive winger / wide midfielder. And I was straight away looking at potentially a right back here as well, but then 2 positioning and 5 marking. Yeah, wouldn't really work, would it? So I think he's just another winger, which is fair enough, no problem. And then last but not least, we've got Jesper Nielsen, left winger / striker, 3.5-star current ability. So he should go in our first team straight away, and he will do. We're just going to have to figure out which one he is. Is he more of a winger? Is he more of a striker? And then what do we need more? I think at the moment we need a striker, honestly. We're not putting the ball in the back of the net anywhere near enough. So, fairly professional personality. Let's have a look at Jesper. Oh, 15 acceleration, 13 pace, 13 off the ball, 13 technique. Only 10 finishing. I think he does look like a winger, doesn't he? I think he definitely does look better as a winger. But we've got really good wingers. I think I might play him as an advanced forward to start with. I think long term he's left wing, but we've got a lot of them. I like his technique, I like his off the ball, and I like his pace to get him behind. So I think Nielsen's going to be playing up front for us to start with. He's very good. I think he's as good as the two in the last intake. I think we're probably going to get him taken off us as well at some point, which is really annoying. I might sign him up straight away to a part-time contract on 200 quid a week and give him that 3-year deal. He's really, really good. I like him. And that's a good intake, guys, isn't it? It is. It's a good intake. It's a solid 8 out of 10, 8.5. What we're going to work on him, I think we're just going to work on his finishing, probably. Or I could even work on his final third. No, I'm going to work on his final third. Get his decision making and his composure up, because then we can potentially get a difference maker in the top end of the pitch. If not, he has to leave. We get 50%, and hopefully we keep doing that while surviving, and we keep getting some clauses that we can cash in and get the money. Hopefully, then we can go to professional when we get those couple of millions in from these guys. And I can't even imagine the clause if I'd have managed to get 50% sell on Dalglass. I could have negotiated that for about 5 million, which is really tough. But anyway, it's not to be. That's what happens in these challenges. Guys, thank you for watching the video. As always, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below about what you thought, what you think of the team, what you think of the players. And leave a subscription on the channel, please, as well. That would be fantastic. And until next time, as always, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.